All right, so we are going to do, this is going to be a foundations to kickboxing. Today we're just doing jabs and crosses, and going to kind of explain the stance. So we're just going to do a quick warm up before we get into this. Let's just do some big arm circles. Good. All right, we're going to bring those hands down and we're just doing some shoulder rolls. Warming up that upper body. From here, we're just going to do some torso twists. So you're just kind of alternating that twist side to side, engaging that core. We're going to march in place. I want your hands up in guard. So when I say hands up in guard, that just means they're right there by that chin. Good. As we drive that knee, we're engaging that core. Jenny's joining me today, but I have her hidden. So if you hear a voice come out of the screen and it's not mine, that's why. And we're just gonna get some soft punches with those side tabs. So we're not being forceful with those punches. We're just warming up that upper body, just getting those side taps. Good. And stop. All right, so we're gonna talk about fighter stance for a quick second. So your lead leg is forward. So if you are right-handed, you're gonna have that left hand forward, okay? So this is called orthodox stance. So right foot is, or the left foot is forward, right leg is back. We're kind of soft in that stance. Our hands are up in guard, okay? Um, Opposite, when we switch, that's southpaw. So orthodox is just that stance you start in all the time. One side's definitely going to feel more comfortable than the other side. That's normal. So this is our fighter stance. That's just one thing to recognize, one thing to learn as we get into this. So we are going to start, again, it's just jabs and crosses today. We are just going to start with jabs. For 30 seconds, we're just going to go through. So we're just going to do jabs. So you're just straight out, out. So we're just jabbing. Doesn't have to be anything aggressive. Notice my body steps slightly forward, rotating through those hips. Hands are at the base of that chin. Elbows are nice and tight. So we almost are in that turtle shell as well, okay? So even when you're in that fighter stance, you're in that turtle shell. Same thing with those jabs. We're kind of in that turtle shell protecting ourselves through that punch. So now we're just going to cross. So that cross is you're stepping, pivoting off that back foot. You are crossing from that opposite hand. It gives you more power. That shoulder comes towards that chin. Then we flip it right back. So cross, cross, good, cross. Nice job. Now we're going to do a jab, cross, jab, cross. So again, nice and slow, focusing on that form. Again, hands are at the base of that chin. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Good. In that orthodox fighter stance. From here, we're going to do a jab, cross, and you're just going to breathe and step back into that position. So it's jab, cross, step back. Jab, cross, snap back. So again, whenever you're ready, jab, cross, snap. Jab, cross, snap. You're taking that breath on that snap back. Jab, cross, snap. Good. Notice getting a little faster. Jab, cross, snap it back. Jab, cross, snap. Good. So we're going to come out of that. We're going to that other stance. We're just going to repeat that one more time. Slow and controlled. Again, so now we're in that southpaw. So you're in that opposite. You're going to jab with that right hand now. So you're just jab, jab. Again, hands are at that chin. You're rotating through those shoulders. You're in that turtle stance. Your thumb down. Your thumb comes down. Your pinky pops up through that jab. So think of that rotation at that face. Pinky up, thumb down. Jab, jab. From here, we're going to go to that cross, other side, and switch. So we cross, cross, snap it back, cross. Again, we're pivoting off that back foot, rotating. Shoulder comes towards that chin. We power through that punch, then we snap it back. That's the cross. Power through, snap back. From here, we're going to do that jab cross. Again, nice and slow. So it's jab cross, jab cross. So again, same thing we did that other side. We're just working that opposite stance. Jab cross, jab cross. So your target is that nose, lips, chin. Jab cross, jab cross. Good. So slow and controlled. From here, we're going to finish out with that jab cross with that snap. Working on that snap back after that cross. Ready? So it's jab cross, snap back. Jab cross, snap back. So you're pushing those hips forward through that snap, through that cross. Then you're going to find that fighter stance again. Jab cross, fighter stance. Breathe in to that snap back. Jab cross, stance, jab cross. Good. 5 more seconds. And stop. Nice work. Come out of that. So now we're going to go to 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Again, we are just working on those jab crosses. We're going to start with a jab cross. So now we're back to that orthodox stance. So we're leading with that left arm for that jab. We're crossing with that right. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Ready? And go. So it goes jab cross. So again, you're finding that comfortable space within that jab cross. Jab cross. Again, doesn't have to be anything crazy. Thinking turtle shell. Hands are up in guard at that face. Jabbing straight out, crossing. Pivot through those hips. Power, snap it back through that cross. Jab cross, snap back. Jab cross, snap back. Good. 5 seconds. Focus on that breath. Engage that core. And stop. Now we're doing a jab cross and then we squat. Okay, jab cross, squat it. That's our second 45 seconds. Ready? And go. Jab cross, squat. Jab cross, squat it. Good. Going at your own pace. Jab cross, squat. You should be really good at these jabs and crosses at the end of class today. Jab cross. So turtle shell, protect yourself. Think of that squat as you're ducking, standing, jab cross, going for another punch. Duck out of it, jab cross, duck. Good. Jab cross. So that opposite shoulder comes across on that cross. You snap it back. Find that position of neutral again before you jab cross and stop. Next one, you are doing a jab, jab, cross. So 2 jabs, 1 cross. 45 seconds. Ready? And go. Hands up in guard. Jab, jab, cross. You can slow it down for a little bit. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Or you can pick it up. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Find your own pace within this. Still want you to focus. Hands in guard. Pivoting off that back foot for that cross. Keeping that core engaged. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Think nose, eyes, mouth, or nose, mouth, chin. Jab, jab, cross. Nice job. And stop. Last one. We are doing a jab, cross. You're going to guard, reset. So it's jab, cross, guard, reset. Jab, cross, guard, reset. Ready? And go. Jab, cross, guard, reset. Jab, cross. So slow this down. Step it forward. Jab, cross, guard, reset. Jab, cross, guard, reset. Keeping those hands up by that face. Jab, cross, reset. Turtle shell. Jab, cross, reset. Hands at that ship. Those shins. Reset. Good. 45 seconds. Jab, cross, reset. So you're stepping away from that opponent for a second, getting ready, stepping back into that. Jab, cross, and stop. All right, we are rotating the other side, going through that one more time. Starting with that jab, cross for 45 seconds. This time, southpaw, starting with that right jab, crossing with that left. Ready? And go. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Good. Again, you're finding comfortable within this jab, within those jabs and crosses. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Jab, cross. Just start to get used to that feel. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Hand comes back to guard every time you reset. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Good. And stop. 15 seconds. We're going to that jab, cross with that squat for 45. Ready? Jab, cross, squat. So it's jab, cross, squat it. Jab, cross, squat. So on that squat, you're thinking you're ducking out of the way of that opponent, swing. They're coming through with a hook. You're ducking away from that hook. Jab, cross, squat it. Jab, cross, squat. Good. Jab, cross. 45 seconds. You got this. Jab, cross, snap it back. Hands are at the base of that chin. Rotation through that shoulder on that jab. You're bringing that power through that cross. Jab, cross, and stop. Now we're going to that jab, jab, cross. Ready? Hands up in guard and go. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Once you get comfortable with that jab, jab, cross, then you can speed it up. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Find your speed. Again, snapping it back. Slow it down and go through the motions. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. You're constantly in that turtle shell. Think turtle shell on your back. Protecting yourself from that opponent. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Good. Pivoting off that back foot. Power through that cross. And stop. So we're jab, cross, guard, reset. So we just step back and then we step forward. Ready? And go. So it's jab, cross, guard, reset. Jab, cross, guard, reset. Power through those punches. Jab, cross, reset. Good. jab, cross, reset. Getting that snap back. Hands up in guard every time you're finding that position. Jab, cross, reset. 10 seconds. And stop. All right, so our final group, we are doing 30 seconds. We're gonna go 2 rounds of this. We're gonna start in that orthodox, then we're gonna go to southpaw. So that orthodox, we're doing an AMRAP in jab crosses. So you're getting as many jab crosses as you can in 30 seconds. That second 30 seconds, we're arms up in guard and we're just bobbing side to side. So hands up in guard, and then we go to that southpaw and we punch that jab cross. So this one is to pick up that speed a little bit, getting as many reps as you can. We have 2 minutes to finish out and then we'll cool down, okay? Here we go, jab cross, ready? We're in that orthodox stance and go. So jab cross. So you're getting as many reps as you can. Think an AMRAP. Go, go, go. Combining everything that you've practiced. Jab cross, jab cross. Snap it back. Aim for your targets. Good. And bob and weave. Your hands are up in guard. We're just bobbing side to side. We're here for 30 seconds. At the end of that, what?
I wasn't gonna talk because it's only you, but this has been awesome. Like, I totally have followed everything that you've done. I'm not overwhelmed. So good. That's all.
Okay, thanks. 10 seconds. We go to that southpaw and we're doing those jab crosses. AMRAP, ready? And go. Jab cross, jab cross. You're going as many reps as you can. Going for speed. Jab cross. Good. Stay on it. Halfway there. Jab cross, jab cross. 3, 2, 1. Back to that bob and weave. Hands up in guard. Finish this out. My purpose, my goal is to try to get you to get comfortable with some of these foundational movements, but not allow you to go through a 30-minute workout. So we're about 20 minutes. That was my goal today. Quick 20-minute push play. 5 seconds. And stop. All right, we are gonna cool down. So we're just gonna go back to some of those big arm circles. We had a lot of upper body movement today. Some big punches. I don't know about you, but I get really intentional with how I'm punching.
How or who?
What? Maybe both. Of how, but I mean, you can include a who. Go ahead and reverse that circle. If something's angering you, take it out on kickboxing.
No, really, that was so good.
Go ahead and interlace those hands. You're just gonna get that chest opener.
Like the combinations happen so fast in kickboxing, so to have like that really solid foundation of like you clearly have set up what orthodox is, what southpaw is, like target, what your feet are doing. So good.
It's hard to coach that when you're in the moment of like a kickboxing class, so hopefully.
No, it was fabulous.
All right, release. We're just gonna get some shoulder rolls. Good. slow and controlled. And now we're just going to get that forward fold to kind of reset that back. Go ahead and fold it over.
And turtle, like such a good explanation. Like you're not upright, you are protecting, like your core is engaged, and like turtle was like the perfect
Little ninja turtle fighting.
My brother, when we were little, was really into turtles. Um,
I think that was just that generation.
I always had to be Splinter. Like he didn't let me play with it.
Ah!
I had to have a Splinter.
All right, go ahead and roll it up. That is it. Great job today, you guys.
Thanks,
Have a
Ella.
good one.